This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Well, you return to Raw to replace Michael Cole when Triple H is the new babyface COO before being fired by John Laurinaitis later on in October. This is to lead to a match between you and John Cena against Cole and Alberto Del Rio. Why do you keep having to go back into a wrestling ring against Michael Cole?
Because it works on the minute by minutes. That's why, Paul. There's no other reason. It's not Punk and Briscoe. It's not a remake of Steamboat and Flair. Come on.
Right.
It's the shits. It's cows on ice. That's what it is. And here's the other thing I found to be somewhat funny. You know, Alberto, hell of a hand, was over like crazy in Mexico City. But he's coming down there as he's supposed to be as a heel on TV.
Yeah.
But he's a baby face in Mexico City. So you got a baby face local star in Alberto. You got Cole, who's tagging along, just like tagging along with Cena. Cena gets that polarizing welcome anyway. Some people hated him, some people loved him. It was a damnedest menagerie of emotions and feelings that I've ever been around. And I think that the baby faces went over in that one, if I'm not mistaken. I think Cena and maybe Cena, I don't know how that worked. I can't remember. I don't think we lost, though.
Oh,
therefore, I'm undefeated in Mexico, the whole country.
We got a recap for you. Don't worry. We pulled the Observer just so I could read it to you. This is good stuff.
I'm so happy. Hey, remember, I'm undergoing cancer treatment here. I'm sensitive.
Right. I understand, JR. We'll take it light here. But you got to admit, though, it is kind of cool you got to tag with John Cena. I mean, that's kind of cool.
What was really cool was him going over the match with me beforehand. He was so patient and so giving and understanding, understood my limitations, understood my mental angst. I knew I was very uncomfortable in this role.
Yeah.
And so he really took me aside, and I remember sitting in a little dressing room, a small little room, and just went over things. And he was really great to me, and how he worked that out. So I always appreciate old John for that.
Cool.
I never understood maybe he was just overexposed. I don't know, but a better human being you never find in pro wrestling than John Cena. All those Make-A-Wish things he's done, that shit don't come easy, man. That plays on your heart, plays on your emotions, plays on your time. But he's the all-time king of that, and he can't get enough praise there's nothing else because of that. But I think we won. Oh, you got to review.
Here we go. We're going to give the recap. So from the Observer, again, more Meltzer. Cena and Ross were backstage. Ross said he was almost 60 and a grandfather and doesn't want to be wrestling. Cena told him not to worry, that Del Rio has never beaten him and he'll work the match by himself. Ross then said that he would like to get Cole for a second. Cena said that Ross is the greatest announcer WWE has ever had. They script this into the show, but then have a hideous broadcast team, and he's not being used anymore as an announcer. Cena and Ross beat Del Rio and Cole in 11 minutes, 32 seconds. Ross was the babyface, went in with Cole. But Del Rio was the face, went in with Cena, to your point, Jim.
Yeah, it was weird.
Ross did one slap to Cole's face, and then Cena and Del Rio worked almost the entire match. Crowd was really hot for Del Rio, chanting Mexico, Mexico. Del Rio did a lot more than he usually does, probably because the crowd was so strong behind him. The crowd popped pretty good when Del Rio used a German suplex for a near fall. Cena ended up giving Cole the attitude adjustment. He then tagged Ross, who put on the ankle lock for the submission. Man, that sounds like a fun little deal that you had going on down there with Cena. And
yeah, the creative was kind of cool. But the dichotomy of the match, the personality of the match was strange because of what you said.
Yeah.
JR was a baby face on his team, and his opponent, Alberto, was a baby face on his team. It just was strange how it worked out. But the fans seemed to enjoy it okay because Del Rio and Cena gave him a lot of action, and the match only went 11 minutes.
Well, JR, Cole challenges you next to a Michael Cole challenge for your job. It It happens November 14th, and you win 2 of the 3 challenges, which is arm wrestling and then a dance-off. But you lose the third because Cole weighed less than you. Explain this to our audience. Did you have a legit issue with Cole, or is this all part of the work, as they say?
Part of the work, man. Part of the work. You know, we knew we were both booked in a box. Neither one of us liked it, but we did it because that was our job. And coach sends you in to run a play, you run the damn play. Simple as that. You don't change the play on the way from the sideline to the huddle. And so I think there's also a deal there where you wanted me to I was supposed to do like a rap or something. Somewhere along the way, I did a rap, but I forgot the lyrics.
No, PN. You forgot PN News. Remember PN News? Yo baby,
yeah.
yo baby, yo.
Yeah, of course I remember. I forgot. I forgot my lyrics, and there was like you said, there was arm wrestling, the dance off, and then I remember going back to the curtain after that was over, and the dance especially got over the old man. He loved it. He finally gave it to me.
Oh.
You finally gave it to me. Well, I'm sure glad you got it.
Listen, JR, next ad-free show's Top Guy Weekend. Would you be willing, if we do Rebels karaoke, to get up there and shake your moneymaker again? A little dance-off. Could we get that, little JR?
I'll just have to wait and see how I feel. Talk to my manager, my agent.
Yeah.
And
I think you swiveling your hips up there, maybe with Rebel and some others, that'd be a lot of fun for us to see.
Rebel, yeah, we could practice beforehand, too.
Little ad-free shows exclusive.
Oklahoma girl.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Boomer Sooner.
Love her, man.
Oh, she's good. We have a lot of fun on our happy hour here on Ad-Free. Little cheap plug for ad-free shows.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.